Good afternoon. You can catch my little roosters. They're getting a little territorial. But if you'll notice, you'll see there that one has his wings out there, and he's showing us he's hot. The other one as well. And they like to dig when they're hot. Well, they like to dig anyway, but they like to dig especially when they're hot. They get the cooler ground underneath it. But that's what chickens do, if you didn't know. They actually will put out their wings. It's kind of like they're allowing the air to get under them so they're not so hot. They'll just kind of feather out. They can do that when they're trying to make themselves look bigger too. But this is what they do. They also open their mouths. So you see him just kind of with his mouth open. Oh, there we go. Hi, little rooster. Hi. Oh, I think I just had a grasshopper land on me. But yeah, he's showing us his look, and oh, there's the other one. But yeah, remember the other day I showed you about annihilating the ground in a short? Well, this is what they do. See, there was grass there, and they've decided that they're going to take that grass out. And once one little part is taken out, they do another one. But they love to get in the dirt. That helps them out. Oh, that helps them with keeping bugs off as well, like mites. So today I was going to give you a definition of perception and perspective. So I thought I would do that, and I thought that these guys would be better than me showing my face. You've seen my face before. So that short that I did the other day about perception versus perspective. I'm going to give you the definition. I thought I would start out with just a quick one, and then I would go ahead and detail that way if you wanted to cut out early, because we're already 2 minutes into this. So perception, simply put, what I'm going to end up saying to perception, he just jumped on her, is that perception is what we interpret. Tell you from all of our sources that we interpret. And perspective is our point of view. So let me get into that. This perception is the accumulation of the filters we place on everything in the world, how we view our surroundings, all the people in them. Everything we perceive from our 5 senses is included: sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. It is also based upon our personal experiences, our emotional state, and influences of others. It's what we interpret, what we perceive, and our expectations of what we are perceiving. Perception is not about one single thing. We use all kinds of different accumulation sources to perceive something. So, like I said, it's what we interpret from our 5 senses and our mind and everything around. Now, perspective, on the other hand, is a much broader view of an object or a situation seen from a particular angle. It is not limited to what you see in front of you. It encompasses many different things. Looking at the bigger picture by stepping back and looking at something in relation to something else. Perspective, like I said, was our point of view. Perception, the major differences between perception and perspective is that perception relies heavily on outside input in order to form an opinion, while perspective relies heavily on internal input, like our thoughts and opinions. Perception can be easily changed. This is another definition of what the differences are. And perspective is not so easily changed. So, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Who cares? Well, if you find yourself in a difficult situation, your perception may be just to give up. It's just too hard. However, when you put things into perspective, you might be able to realize that the situation isn't so bad, and you can motivate yourself to move on. So it can help you get through some tough times and keep yourself motivated. So that is what and why we should do it. So an example is right now, it's hot. It's very hot out here. Oh, there's my cat. So it's very hot out here and I need to go and mow. But I perceive it's very hot out here and I start thinking to myself, I don't want to. It's just too hot. I'll do it another day. Well, as you can see, it's getting high. I also have a swath because we had our lawnmower in the shop. So here it is. Here's a swath of mowed compared to unmowed. And as you can see, it's pretty bare. It's bored down there, but it's getting pretty high. So if I look at things in perspective, if I get it done now, it will just feel better. It maybe not that low because that's pretty low. But if I get it done now, it'll look better and it won't be as easily to hide like a snake in so that my grandchildren can play outside. But if I just perceive, I will perhaps decide it's just too hot and it's too hard and I'll go inside. So my perspection compared to my perception can actually be motivated. Thank you so much. You have a great day.